guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a very long time since I have been able to film. This is the end of May. I have not filmed. If you've been on my channel, I've been waiting quite a while for me to upload another video. This has been the end of this crazy school year, so yeah, I have not uploaded anything. It's just been too crazy, too wacky, too exhausting, you know, all the things. So hopefully over the summer I'm going to get back on track and get more content up for you guys, recharge and all the things and so forth. So as you can tell, this is an unboxing video. I have two boxes, one from April and then also May's box for FairyLoot. This is again a brand new book service that I purchased. I've only done one other unboxing on my channel of FairyLoot. I think that was March's box. So I got one at the tail end of April. Didn't get it uploaded. So I have April's box. Yeah. So I have not untaped. I haven't unclipped the tape. It's still, so I've got to do that. Like I said, I'm rusty. I have, of course, I think I have it marked right. I have the address, of course, covered, but I think I have it marked as April's box, and then I have May's. So let us dive in and see what I have in store. I do not recall what the book is supposed to be. Like I said, it's been very crazy around here, so I don't even know what they were. Didn't go in to see what the book was. Didn't have time to do any of that for either of these boxes. So if you are new to my channel and you like unboxing, please consider subscribing if you enjoy today's content. And thank you for those who have stuck around with all the craziness that has gone on. Alright, so again, I think this is April. This is how this box comes packaged. They have packing peanuts instead of the tissue paper. So that is kind of how this service works. Again, with like all the pricing and whatnot, I have my trash can here to put all the packing peanuts in. Like I said, I purchased. They don't send it to me, so with everything total, I believe it comes up to be around $50, like $49 and some change. So roughly $50 for everything, because I do get the book and plus the goodies, depending on what I think of the book. And you'll see Nix's tail possibly go across because she just came in. I'm going to try to get all the peanuts out first, and then we'll dive into all of the goodies, just to kind of make it hopefully go a little bit easier. I don't think there's as many items, peanuts, as previous. Alright. So there is that. Normally they have a card, and it may be down further. But again, I think this is April's box. So let's dive in and see what I got. Alright, so the first thing up that I see, it says we should appreciate the flower regardless of its roots. This is by Sue Lynn Tan. So this is what it looks like. So a bag. Has kind of like a felt kind of thing. I was going to say it could be like a swimsuit thing, but no, it's not kind of that plasticky. It's kind of more felt. But yeah, kind of a storage bag for other things that you could come up with. Definitely could use that. Maybe a book sleeve. You can maybe slip a book into it. Again, I was right. It says it's a book sleeve. So haha. So that's pretty cool. So if you'd like to take books, so a smallish book could kind of go into that. I could always use book sleeves, so that would definitely come in handy. Okay, and then we kind of got like a bowl cozy, so kind of a hot plate sort of thing that you would put in. Definitely could use that. So it's again kind of that purple, black, and yellow theme going on. Definitely spring. Definitely could use those. That would definitely come in handy. True Story socks. I'm not sure as to what story this may go along with the book, but these are what the socks kind of look like. They have an eye on them. Let's see if I can slip it on my hand so you can kind of see what it looks like. So that is the image. Has an eye on them, on both of them. So pretty cool set of socks. Maybe it goes with the book. I'm not exactly sure. Drop a comment down below if you know what story that comes from. I am not familiar with that. We'll set the book. We're going to do that last of the uncovering of that. The bookmarks, which is what I was looking for because I always love bookmarks. So this is what it looks like. Pretty. And this is what the back looks like. Again, I'm not familiar. That may go again along with. Kind of gives me that Greek mythology angel kind of vibe. And then this looks like the darker side one. So you have the dark and the light. Again, if you know who these are, drop a comment down below. And then it has, of course, the back. And then, of course, the tarot cards. This is 6 of Stars. Get the glare off from the light. So that was the 6 of Stars, and this is 5 of Stars. Oop. I love the artwork. Again, I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with the tarot cards because I don't know. I'm not, like I said in my first unboxing, I don't know a lot about the tarot because that is not. And then this is the art print. They didn't actually give me a card that identifies all the things, so let me know down below if you also missed the info card. That was gorgeous, that identified all the items because they didn't send that. That's the first time. Well, this is only my second box, but yeah, so I don't know who these prints are from. Again, let me know down below because I don't know. That's the downside of not being as familiar. Being as familiar with the works that some people are. They know off the top of their heads or have the info. But again, this comes in a book sleeve. So far, all of the, and it has the logo, all the books so far have come in the sleeves to, I guess, protect them. So let's slip it out. And another card. It's again a little note from, I can't read the author. Maybe from the author, I'm not exactly sure. But I'll read that in a little bit. Alright, so this is the book. I think, again, without the card, I don't know exactly, but this is what the cover looks like. In the back, that is what the spine of the cover looks like. And of course, it has these gorgeous sprayed edges. And then the ends are a little bit just plain, but this gorgeous down the spine. And then I will unwrap it and see what the base cover looks like. I think this is supposed to, if I remember right, it's supposed to be like elements or something to do with that. But these is beautiful. I love the artwork. Kind of has more of an anime feel to it. And that's that edge. That's kind of what it reminds me of. And then the inside cover. And then, of course, the back. So that's what the other art print is I think, well, maybe one of the characters. This art print right here, I think, goes with this book. So I'll read about that in a little while independently. Gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Definitely worth displaying these books. I will say that much. And I'll read you what this book is about. It's called Silver and Bone. Hopefully it's the first book. That is the only, I will say that's the only downside, because when you do the purchasing of the box, you get like perks to get offers to purchase other books, but they're not the first of the series. So if I'm not familiar with the series, and haven't gotten the other books, I don't want to get the special editions of the series if I don't have the special edition to start the series. So that's kind of the downside of that. But so this is Silver in the Bone. Has a saying down that says, shimmering with magic, peril, romance, and heartbreak. Heartbreak, if I can talk. So this is by Alexandra Bracken. Let us discover what this book will be about. It says, now rumors are swirling about a powerful ring from Arthurian legend, a ring that could free her brother cable from a curse. But they aren't the only ones who covet it. As word spreads, greedy followers start circling, and many would kill to have the ring for themselves. Tamsin is forced into an alliance with her rival Emrys, the last person she wants to rely on. Together they dive headfirst into a viper's nest of dark magic and expose a deadly secret with power to awaken ghosts of the past and shatter her last hope of saving her brother. Driven by love, revenge, and pure adrenaline, this is a stunning new novel from one of the top fantasy authors writing today. Sounds like it's going to be good. Got magic, danger, fantasy, trying to save on a quest. Definitely more up my alley than the last one. I want to do, maybe let me know down below if you want me to do first impressions, because I'm thinking about doing a first impressions of the books out of this books service to help me determine whether I'm going to keep it or not. Thinking that's going to be a new series on my channel. Let me know down below if that's something you would be interested in. But yes. So, very much consider and thinking this is more up my alley than the previous book. So, I'm going to let you know my thoughts on that one and then diving into this one, I think, this summer. So, yes. That is this book. So, definitely. Oh, and there's another little goodie inside. A bookmark as well. I always enjoy getting bookmarks. Definitely come in handy. Definitely, most definitely. My book back in its book sleeve, and we'll get on to box number 2. I think most of these definitely items I could use. The socks are okay, not as, because I'm not as familiar with those, but still items I could definitely use. The other box, the first box, was definitely more wow appealing than this one, but it's still a good box. Still items I could use, like the book sleeve. Definitely I could use the book sleeve because I do travel, especially on vacations and things like that. And the cozy I definitely could use as well around the house. So definitely useful items, and they're not just clutter, which some boxes in the past that I've gotten have been very cluttery items. And then I will definitely could use the socks around the house. But yeah. So let's get into, like I said, the second box and see what we have. And I think I just discovered, finally found the card. It slipped up and found it was hidden amongst all the other stuff. Alright, so box 2. Alright. Okay, like I said, this is how this one, whoop, and I dumped out a lot of the packing stuff. This one is packed really full, as you just saw on camera. It dumped. Make it easier to see what we got. And have my little cheat sheet. That's laces on the top this time, and it's not hiding. So if I need a reference, that might help things out this go round. So the first item, it's a tote. I love getting these. I love bookish totes. These come in handy. I have used these a lot when I'm traveling to places, from places. I love these. It has Olympic lore, the Song of Achilles, Percy Jackson's. I love that. This is what I'm talking about. This type of thing to me makes it worth these boxes. Again, it's Ancients Tale totes. Again, it's just by FairyLoot. Doesn't have a specific maker, artisans. Hopefully that I can get a stain remover to get that. Looks like maybe the ink ran a little bit. But other than that, love it. Love that. Okay, what else? I love. Like I said, they have some pretty useful items. Alright, what do we got here? I'm not exactly sure what this is. It's a canvas basket. Alright, so okay. I could actually probably use this up on my bookshelf to collect, put stuff in, to organize, or take it to work and organize. So this is what this one looks like. So add Astra per Aspera. Okay, so There's that one, and it easily collapses. No, ma'am. Okay, so again, an organizational. I can always use those around the house to help organize, and my bookshelves need that quite a bit. Valkyrie helmet pen. So it comes in this. So let us see what it looks like. Ooh. So this is the actual pen. I like that. That could actually be pinned on my tote. I like that. I like that a lot. Again, it's not as useful of an item, but that is pretty cool. Ooh, I'm not sure what this is. Kind of a postcard, but it's thicker. So again, kind of a display. Again, it has more of an Olympian feel. So I'm wondering if this book has something to do with more of Olympic or Greek god or goddess type, because a lot of these are more Olympic, like the pen, and this kind of have that Colosseum feel to it. Again, I'd have no idea because I did not look at the book to really know. Ooh, a journal possibly? This is what this looks like. It is a journal. Oh, but it's damaged. May need to see if I can contact or get it glued, re-glued. I might be able to take it to work. This is not cool. So I will see about their customer service, how that goes, because it looked like it came unglued. Not happy about that. That it came unglued like that. We'll see what their customer service is like. Yeah, but I'm going to give you my honest opinion. Not happy that getting items like that. But I will let you guys know what their customer service is like. Because I was actually pretty thrilled about getting a journal. But I'm not happy that it's didn't stay glued. That's not cool. Not cool at all. Especially for the price of the box. That is definitely not cool. Alright, again we got and this is, like I said, my only third box. So far I have not found any bookmarks, but we do have the 2 tarot cards. This is 8 of stars. This is what this one looks like. And then this is 7 of stars. Again, I don't know the characters, and I don't, again, really care too much about. Like I said, the tarot cards, that's not really up my, not my thing, up my alley for that, so that is not. I like the artwork, that's pretty cool, but that's about the extent of that. Alright. We'll pull out again. The book came in the book sleeve. So again, we'll pull it out and see what we got. We'll set the book sleeve aside. Again, we have like the little newsletter. And then we got the print with the note from the author that I'm going to read in a little bit. And then this is Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. So this is the book, the front cover, and the back, the spine. And then of course this one, the top and the bottom, nothing really, and this part is so pretty. Sprayed edges there are gorgeous. Looks like little envelopes, letters, envelopes. Nothing on the actual dust jacket itself, that's pretty bland. Nothing on the inside of that, but the book itself is gorgeous. Hopefully my white light doesn't. But yeah, it's white and gold reflective foiling. And then the spine. It's so pretty. And then the inside. The inside covers. So pretty. The artwork is gorgeous. Again, more of that gold foiling on the black and white. The choice makes it pop so well. Again, it has kind of that comic strip or almost manga feel in a way. Anime, kind of comic strip. Alright, so I'll redress the book and then we'll read to see what it is about. At the moment, it doesn't have that, like I said, that Olympic feel like everything else in the box kind of made it feel like it was going to be about. Okay, so it says Divine Rivals. Again, this is by Rebecca Ross. It says, no God, no war, no one can come between them. So that kind of actually makes it seem like it goes along with that. So let us see. Just by looking at the artwork, it just doesn't seem like it. So, alright, it says, when two rival journalists find love through a magical connection, their fate depends on their facing the depths of hell together. After centuries of sleep, the gods are warring again. All 18-year-old Iris Winnow wants to do is hold her family together. With a brother forced to fight on behalf of the gods now missing from the front line and a mother drowning her sorrows, Iris's best bet is winning the columnist promotion at the Oath Gazette. But when Iris's letters to her brother fall into the wrong hands, those of the handsome but cold Roman Kit, her rival at the paper, an unlikely magical connection forms. Expelled into the middle of a mystical war, typewriters in tow, can their bond withstand the fight for the fate of mankind, and most importantly, love? An epic enemies to lovers fantasy novel filled with hope and heartbreak and the unparalleled power of love. Alright, not exactly where I thought this was going to go, but it's intriguing nonetheless. I've gotten kind of into the enemies to lovers trope. Not gonna lie, I do love Greek mythology, and this kind of feels like it's going to be that kind of with the other items in this box, kind of makes it have that feel. I don't know if it's going to be that pantheon or if it's going to be other gods that are going to be represented, but I do love that kind of gods, goddesses at war, mankind kind of be pitted against each other or having to fight in that type of situation where they're pitting humans and that sort of thing. So I've always been interested in that, so it's definitely intriguing me, I will not lie. So I've never read any of Rebecca Ross's works. Let me know if you have, and have you read any, if this is a series, if it's a standalone, I don't know. I can't wait. Actually, this might also, I'm definitely going to have to do that first impressions, at least to figure out what I think of this. And it will definitely play a key role in this box if I'm going to keep it or not. Yeah, definitely got to do a first impressions of these books and then follow it, you know, what I think of the books afterwards. Yeah, I'm very intrigued about this book. Very intrigued, actually. All right. All right, you guys, so that is kind of where I'm at. Like I said, the second box wasn't as flashy as, like I said, my first unboxing was. It was still good. I'm definitely more intrigued of the book than the first book that I was getting into. Like I said, I'm going to do that first impressions of it to kind of let you know my thoughts on that first book. And I'm really intrigued on this gods, immortal gods idea, this enemies to lovers. Definitely intrigued about it. Kind of young. That's my only hesitant, being she's 18. That gets a little bit on the young side for me, but we'll see how I handle that. I'm going to test out the customer service and let you know how they handle the broken item and see how they do with that, and see how my experience on that is, and let you know my thoughts on that. But overall, still overall pleased. I love the tote and I love the basket because it will definitely come in handy, and that's what I do like about majority of the items that come in the box. They are useful items. They're not just cluttery items, because I can find a practical use for them. I will say that, and had the journal not been broken. I definitely could use the journal for writing and things to get thoughts out and not have them just hanging out in my head, because I have found journaling has helped me throughout this year. So kind of disappointed in that. That's my biggest first disappointment in this box, is that item broken. But we're going to test out the customer service, and like I said, I'll follow up on that. Yeah. So anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. Have you read either of these two authors? Have you read either of these two books? And any of that, and any other comments that you want to leave down below. It feels great to be filming again and being back with you guys. Until my next video, you guys, happy reading as always. Bye, guys.